Yeah, we got one guy back there.
What happens when a stolen SUV barrels down the freeway and chaos spreads to the city streets? Lansing, Michigan. Around 4:30 p.m. deputies tried to stop a stolen BMW X5 on I-96 near Latson Road.
I think you just ran the sheriff car. Yeah, 13's with him. Like, I'll call 35. 13 in there for everybody back calling. 54 to go.
The driver refused to stop, reaching speeds over 120 miles per hour and hitting at least 6 vehicles while weaving dangerously through traffic. 2 firearms were thrown from the SUV, one clearly seen tossed onto the freeway. The chase ended in a violent crash at a red light near Jolly and Cedar.
Just threw a gun out. Just threw a gun out. They're in the white truck.
Seeing them right now. They're trying to get you sick. They said this vehicle is involved in a recent fraud out of Dix and Oakland earlier.
Up on the
Leading
shoulder.
wreckage across the highway and city road. The 19-year-old driver is now in custody, facing multiple felony charges. For others, ages 15 to 18 were also arrested. 2 more suspects fled on foot and remain at large. One reckless decision now has ripple effects across all of Michigan. A school bus was rammed and fired upon. Waynup Park, Michigan. Officers saw a silver SUV crash into a school bus near Orangethorpe and Western. The driver, Cedric Baxter, 60, fired toward the driver, his estranged wife, while the child remained inside. Neither was injured. Baxter fled, leading police on a high-speed pursuit before crashing into a school parking lot.
Run over the school bus.
32 coming. What's the officer from?
415 Sally. Send me the unit code here, please. Fire. Shot at the school bus. Turn around me off the road.
Copy southbound Western, possibly shot fired.
One way and westbound on Orangethorpe.
32 copy.
The school guys.
A shootout followed, captured on Bodycam. He had an active restraining order and a revoked pardon. One final act of violence ended with gunfire. In East New Orleans, officers responded to a violent attack at a rental office. They encountered 40-year-old Donald Davis Jr. armed and agitated. Bodycam shows Davis fired first, prompting officers to return fire. A grand jury later declined to file charges against the officers.
Whoa.
Some moments unfold too quickly and leave no chance to go back.
He was shot and later pronounced deceased. A firearm was recovered at
A
the
bold daytime robbery triggered a multi-city police pursuit in California. Around 10 a.m., 2 armed men robbed a credit union in Concord before fleeing down Interstate 680.
Stop!
As traffic slowed them near Sunof, the suspects carjacked a driver at gunpoint. When that vehicle failed, they stole another car and led officers toward San Jose. The chase ended in a crash. One suspect fled with a fully automatic handgun and tried to carjack again. An officer shot and arrested him on the spot. The second suspect found nearby was still holding stolen cash.
Hey, come back! Let me try it! Stop!
Okay, he stalled out. You got a mask on, we're flipping a U-turn, going back on C. Okay, I got him. He's right. Coming up over the freeway on Mulberry. Making a right turn on Mulberry Road. Side of the road. Okay. Just TC'd with somebody right in front of 880. Suspect is two suspects running. One suspect, black shirt, all black, handgun, running down Timothy and Mulberry. The other one is in a gray, all gray, with the firearm. Both have firearms. Stand by, stand by. 999. Mulberry. Get on the ground!
Identified as repeat offenders, one on parole, the other
The
one
chase
for
ended in a
domestic violence.
crash.
How
One
many
suspect
lives are
fled
put
with
at
a
risk
fully
when
automatic
crime
handgun
becomes a
and tried to
cycle that
carjack
never ends?
again.
Police
An
were
officer
alerted to a
shot and
stolen
arrested
Toyota
him on the
Camry
spot.
East
The second
Dublin
suspect,
Granville
found
Road.
nearby,
While
was
being
still
dragged,
holding stolen
the
cash.
sergeant fired his weapon. Despite being shot, the suspect kept driving until crashing into two other cars near I-71. The driver, 32-year-old Holly Lynn Graham, was taken to the hospital in critical condition and now faces a felony assault charge.
Minutes later, the car pulled into Huntley Square, then suddenly reversed and accelerated forward, striking a police sergeant and dragging him across the hood.
One decision in the heat of danger can shift the outcome for everyone involved.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Despite
14-year-old led Kalamazoo police on a high-risk chase in a stolen Mercury Milan. The pursuit wound through snowy neighborhoods before ending in a crash on Arboretum Parkway. After hitting a mailbox and trash can, the car skidded off-road and struck a light pole. The driver fled on foot but was quickly arrested. He suffered minor injuries and was treated before being taken to juvenile detention. What pushes a 14-year-old to steal a car and risk lives on icy roads? Lafayette police responded to reports of a man causing fear inside a Circle K store. The suspect, Trafford Pellerin, 31, walked out holding a knife. Officers gave multiple commands. A taser was used but failed. Pellerin continued across a busy highway as cars passed, including large truck. He thought he could escape with his girlfriend riding behind him.
Get over here!
A motorcycle carrying two riders sped through tight alleys, weaving between parked cars and heavy traffic. Bodycam officers followed closely, staying on their tail. But there was nowhere left to go.
Here! Hey, get your hands on your... Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
A crowded street deep inside the neighborhood, the patrol closed in and made the arrest. On June 1, 2024, deputies in Anderson, Indiana located 44-year-old Latoris Harrison inside a parked car.
At the Village Church front door.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Near a Shell station, 3 of 5 officers opened fire, shooting 11 rounds. Pellerine was struck and did not survive.
He was wanted for violating home detention and probation terms linked to prior convictions for domestic and sexual violence. Officers gave 26 verbal commands. Harrison barely complied and reached into his pocket several times despite warning. Pointed a handgun toward officers, Deputy Brizendine fired 10 rounds, striking him 7 times. Police pursued a vehicle after an armed robbery at an Eaton store on Thornton Road. Suspects allegedly stole iPhones at gunpoint, one of them a familiar face from the NFL. The driver refused to stop and sped off. The chase ended in a crash, all caught on Dashcam. A black handgun was recovered at the scene. The main suspect was Quantari Smith, a former defensive end for the Denver Broncos.
This is him, Burkhart.
Is this him?
Yeah. Put your hands up!
It's on the wheel!
Put your hands out the door!
It's on the wheel!
Put your hands on the wheel! Put your hands on the wheel! Put the phone down!
Unlock the car! Unlock the car!
Unlock the car!
Don't break the window. Unlock it.
Unlock the car.
A wanted fugitive out of Lake County was stopped by Volusia deputies in DeLand. The suspect, 39-year-old Randolph Brown, had an active warrant for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. He resisted arrest but was eventually subdued with help from K-9 Red.
Put it in your pocket!
Stop! Stop!
Officers performed first aid until EMS arrived. Harrison was pronounced dead at the hospital. A loaded handgun was recovered from the vehicle. Even under pressure, officers are trained to act in seconds, but every second carries weight.
Watch your crossfire, watch your crossfire. Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Inside the vehicle, deputies found a loaded gun and a backpack full of drugs. Sometimes running only adds more charges and more victims. Think twice before choosing the wrong way out. A 29-year-old driver gave a false name during a traffic stop, then fled. The truck sped over 60 miles per hour onto the Chehalis Western Trail, then spun into a muddy field after a pit maneuver. Have you ever thought a petty theft could spiral into chaos? It all started with a minor theft at Kohl's and turned into a high-speed chase through busy streets.
Get on the ground, do it now! Get on the... Hands out the window! Hands out the window!
Hands up!
Keep your hands up! Keep them up! Keep them up!
One of them, later identified as Galleon, walked out with armfuls of unpaid merchandise. Officers gave chase as he sped off, weaving through traffic until he lost control and crashed into a nearby construction site.
Keep
your hands up! Get out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Watch out, Barry! Watch out, Barry!
Come here in!
Air 2 breaking off.
Alright, the silver one, get ready.
Alright, he's passing the Culvers. We're coming up to 92 now. Moderate traffic, heavy traffic. Cutting over to the west eastbound lanes, turn lanes. Going into opposing traffic.
Alright guys, let's back off, give it some space, let Air 1 call it. I don't want to keep pushing him any harder.
Still southbound, north, a quarter mile out from Kepler now, still eastbound. He's going through the construction, lost control, signal 4 right by the 7-Eleven, signal 4. Stand by. Driving around eastbound on 44.
Parking! Parking red! Parking! Parking red! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do it now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Put your hands on your back!
Central dog got him, dog bite. Taking the 10-12 right now.
Some
590, we say the vehicle's taken up.
It's up to you guys, I'll call it. Copy. We're just passing 25th Avenue right now. Yeah, I'm number 3 right behind you guys. Northbound, Slater Canyon, blue, the stop sign. Down the Cheney Ellipse Trail, right at Lacey Boulevard here. Coming up to 26. 89 parallel with them on Slater Canyon.
89 paralleling Slater Canyon.
59 hit one of the cones in the middle of the trail to stop cars from driving. We're eastbound 26. 36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
He's still going. Reversing eastbound. 59, he's in reverse. Hit a camper, code 10. Got him blocked in. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hands! Five 9, not listening to commands, digging in the front. Show us your hands!
Get out of the fucking car now! Hands up, hands up! Show me your hands! Open the door!
Turn the keys! Yeah, I got his hands. I got his. He's trying to start it again.
The driver refused to surrender, forcing deputies to break the window and deploy a
He's
taser.
locked in, but he's trying to start it again. Taser, taser, taser. Still refusing commands. I got both of his hands here. We're good.
One reckless decision can cost your freedom. The law is waiting, but you still have a choice.
Hands! Show me your fucking hands! 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 Stop now! Stop now! He's got a flat tire going around across Chubby's cheesesteak. Speeds are 20. They're gonna have to hop the curb to get up here. 768, hop the curb. Still in the bank lot. Going through the tellers here, back through the parking lot of Holt. They're gonna go back westbound, gotta come back out on the Bayshore. Okay, we are northbound on Bayshore Drive, passing Ulta. Again, ASU 5215. Wanted for retail theft, speeds are 40. There's no traffic. There's no pedestrians, still passing.
He did check multiple cars with no trucks.
1050 airbag deployment by Zoomies. 1050 airbag deployment. Someone check on that car. It's a black sedan. It's going to go southbound on 4. Gotta spin around, but it's still southbound in the northbound lanes on Fort Washington Road. Stop this at Fort and Silver.
We're gonna go straight through, continuing south. He corrected southbound in the southbound lanes. Coming to a red light at the freeway. This is 778 calling. Went through two vehicles here. Doesn't look like he struck either. Continuing southbound. Still has a front flat left tire.
Hands! Show me your hands!
Yep.
Stop! Get on the ground! I'm down!
Hill and the two women tried to flee on foot, but officers quickly surrounded them. All three suspects were arrested. Hill now faces multiple charges, including retail theft and endangering public safety. Sometimes a quick grab-and-go turns into a felony chase. Is a cart of merchandise really worth risking lives and freedom?
Hands behind your back.